Okay, so sad story. Fraps totally didn't record the last episode worth of Journey. So basically what happened is I did as I planned to and set out to the east from my previous shelter. And as you can see, we are in a fairly different area, but still kind of dominated by mountains. I found some sheep along the way and also some cows and chickens. I was able to make a bed and actually sleep here, so I'm not going to have to worry about dying and respawning far, far away from my stuff. And I basically just took the opportunity when night fell to make myself a decent little shelter here in the meantime. I've been cooking some charcoal and some meat over here because I'm running out of apple. But yeah, nothing super significant happened in the last episode's worth that didn't actually get documented. But I have made a little bit of progress heading back toward the south, I hope. Because it does still look like there's okay, I don't know what made that error tone, but it does look like there's still some length of Alps stretched out ahead of us. While I'm here, I'm going to set a waypoint for this shelter. This is a decent shelter because it has a bed. Okay, that's cooked. And that's cooked. So let's collect the fuel. And I guess head out. Oh, hello, cow. Goodbye, cow. I love this extended sword. Very powerful. Well, I lost about half the day figuring out that I didn't record anything for the last little while. That's kind of a shame. Okay, so heading back along the mountain line. Excuse me. Totally gonna kill this cow.
No.
Pretty good sword that can one-hit a cow without any enchantments. I have to think these extended tools would be pretty scarily powerful if you did get one enchanted. Basically, the way I'm looking at it right now is I probably will not get to my destination in the course of this day. So it kind of benefits me to go ahead and take a little bit of a slower track and collect some more food. Even if I don't actually get south where I want to... oh, hey, village. Even if I don't actually make it all the way south, I at least have a better idea of what's out ahead of me. Okay, I might go pull up the bed from the shelter and stick it over here. That's weird looking. Well, here's some food supplies at least. Ooh, blacksmith shop. Time for looting. Well, I won't complain about getting some more iron and some gold. The saplings can kind of go and just stay put. That looks interesting. The end of the desert. This might be plains. Which, if so, there could be another village up this way. Don't want to get too far out. Oh, more sheep. Okay, then I don't need to pull up the other bed. I can just kill them and make a new one in the village. What direction am I facing? That would help me to figure out. Okay, I still got a little bit of time. Oh, I know what that is. That's a meadow biome. And that happens to be where you'll find a lot of the berry-producing bushes and the cotton plant I've been looking for to make string. This is a really good find. Because I think I have all the materials I need for a bow. I'm going to collect some of these. Let's see what the conversion rate on these is. 2 per plant. Nice. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to run into these before a sheep, it's not too hard to get yourself a bed together because you can very quickly collect enough string to make the wool blocks you need. Boy, there's a lot of sheep around here. Okay, looks like the Alps are still extending pretty far out into the distance over there, so... Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna head back toward the village and stake out a claim on one of the buildings to spend the night. I'm not going to worry about collecting that sugar cane right now. I have some accessible to me on the south side of the mountain range. Now, admittedly, I could just climb back over the mountains the same way I got here in the first place, but I both want to avoid the hassle of that. Like, this is much better, though. And also, the more I explore around, the better chance there is to have a city structure generate, which will be useful to me, at least in the long run, if not immediately. Let's see what's in here. This is nice and empty. Alright, let's block this door up. Not for safety, but just because villagers running around while I'm trying to sleep irritates me. Put some light up there. And it's time to make more crafting tables. Because it's always time for crafting tables. Okay. And now another bed. Of course, I say all that because it's still in my mind, it's in the context of having recorded building the first bed and crafting table. Not necessarily in that order. But you didn't see any of that, so it's not repetitive yet, from your point of view. And now, mainly I'm just gonna... Well, actually I could craft a bow. Let me see. Need some sticks. I'm using Better Bows mod, which changes the way the crafting recipe works for a bow. See, that should be the proper recipe for a standard bow, but in this one, you actually have to put a piece of leather on it, which is supposed to be like part of the padding of a bow. So this still has all the same properties of a standard bow, it's just a little bit more complicated to make. And right now I'm carrying 1 arrow on me, and the 1 piece of flint I collected up to this point is back at the previous shelter, so that's not going to help a lot. But at least I have a bow, so if I'm able to kill some skeletons, I'll be able to start amassing and using their ammunition. Alright, it's going to be nighttime. Can I sleep yet? Yes. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna bookmark this town because basically if it comes to a point where I end up back here, it'll be because I died. And if I actually want to find my way back here, it shouldn't be that difficult. I'm gonna collect some of these vegetables before I go. The potatoes I don't want to eat immediately because I'd rather cook them first and get more mileage out of them. If I can find a carrot patch, though, I'll take those for handy consumables. Let's see. I know it was around here somewhere. Ah, up here. Yeah, the carrots, I want to be able to eat as I go. Probably save a few of them to plant later on once I get a more permanent settlement going somewhere. Even though most of my stuff's at the shelter on the south side of the mountain range, I don't think I'm going to make that a permanent habitat. Okay, so which way am I going? No, this way. Back out toward the meadow. I kind of want to find one of the nice generated cities and move into that. Because it'll at least it'll make a few things easier on me in the end. Although, at whatever point I'm able to set portals up, it won't really matter anymore. I can make a home base anywhere and just use portals to get back to it. Okay, just head south and find the edge of the mountain range again. Is that actually an opening? No, it's not. Looks like a passage through the mountains until more rendered in and you couldn't see the sky anymore. It's just a cave or maybe a hollow in the rock face. Thinking I'm gonna kill a few more sheep in case I need to make another bed along the way. They're certainly in plentiful supply. Oh, my inventory's full. I'm not actually collecting. Okay, I'll just dump the string then. Come back here so I can hit you with my sword. There you go, thank you. No way to condense this down right now. I guess I can do away with a couple stacks of cobblestone. And end up picking them right back up. Okay, I'll just hang on to those until I get near a hole somewhere. That looks like a hole. That'll do. Okay. That's some inventory space reclaimed. It may just be the way they're... Yeah, it's just the way they're rendering. I was going to say it looked like the mountain range might be getting a little bit lower, but... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, the mountains actually are extending out back toward the north again. That kind of sucks. This is going to be a longer trip than I thought. Good thing I picked up that extra wool. Because I'm probably going to have to dig in and make a bed somewhere. Oh, these mountains are assholes. Although I'll give some credit to Highlands for the way this is generating. I mean, mountains are uh, basically a natural barrier between points, and these are certainly fitting the bill. This landmass is completely divided by them. It's irritating and inconvenient, but decent realism there. Oh, I see a pig. And low frame rate. Oops. Okay. That's a redwood forest. Come on, there has to be an end to this mountain range somewhere. This is getting ridiculous. What time is it? Still a little bit early. Okay, maybe this is the northernmost reach of this Alps. Although, honestly, at this point, the trip around is... way more inconvenient than going through. This may not have been the best plan in the end, after all. Of course, at this point, I kind of just want to see how far it is till this mountain range does reach its ending. What was that? Oh, I know what that is. These are thistle bushes. Or thorn bushes. If you run through them, you take a little bit of damage. Got to be careful there. Wait, is that something? No, that's just terrain. The way it looked at this distance, it appeared like it might have been part of a city. Sadly not. This is some interesting terrain right here. Just want to get up and get a better look at it. Oh, Highlands biome. Okay. Well, probably a city's not going to generate here because of the rough terrain. I will take out some of these cows, though.
No.
Oh, these are berry bushes, I think. Raspberry bushes. I think... Well, you're supposed to be able to craft those into berries that you can eat. But that does not seem to be functional yet. Okay, so probably almost out of daylight here too. Okay, so going by that, it looks like the Alps give way to more rock mountains. Because why the hell not at this point? And yeah, I'm definitely running out of daytime here. That must have been another thorn bush. But this is a decent place to carve into, actually. Which is good because I've run way over episode length here. And I'm having some odd lag problems. See, there's bad things around, so I'm going to close up a little bit here. And make my little safety corner. And I'm going to set this shelter up, and I'll be back in the morning.